The Yellowstone universe just dropped a teaser that has fans going absolutely wild. Y Marshals is officially in the works, and if the first look is anything to go by, we're in for action, drama, and some jaw-dropping surprises. From Casey Dutton's new role to potential Yellowstone crossovers and brand new characters, this spin-off could change everything. Buckle up because we're breaking it all down now. Is Casey Dutton the lead marshal? Could Casey Dutton be the man steering the ship in Y Marshals? The teaser trailer strongly hints that everyone's favorite ex-Navy SEAL turned rancher might be leading a team of U.S. Marshals in high-stakes territory. Picture Casey, with his moral complexity, navigating a dangerous landscape where justice rides alongside chaos. Fans already know he's no stranger to personal sacrifice, but as the lead marshal, Casey might be forced to make choices that challenge everything he stands for. Could this be his opportunity to step out of the shadow of the ranch and prove himself as a true leader? This new role feels tailor-made for Casey, offering a mix of character-driven depth and heart-pounding action. But it could also throw him headfirst into moral dilemmas that make his Yellowstone struggles look like a walk in the park. The conflicts he faces as a marshal might bring past enemies into his new jurisdiction, raising the stakes to unimaginable heights. Who can resist seeing Casey confront the ghost of his past while shaping the future of Yellowstone's legacy? And it's not just about Casey flexing his hero chops. His involvement as potentially the lead marshal could ripple across the entire Yellowstone timeline. What if his decisions as a marshal end up intertwining with the Dutton Ranch's survival? They may forever redefine Casey's role in this growing saga. This isn't just Casey Dutton's story, we might be witnessing a crucial piece in a much larger puzzle. Could Y Marshals be setting up a Yellowstone universe crossover event? What if Y Marshals isn't just a spin-off, but the keystone linking the entire Yellowstone universe? Imagine Casey's assignment sending him tumbling into mysteries left unsolved since 1883 or 1923. Could we see flashbacks to James Dutton's time, moments where the past collides with the present? And what about modern-day Yellowstone characters like Rip or Beth intersecting with Casey's new reality? The mere idea of a crossover event has fans' imaginations running wild. Think about the storytelling potential. Casey might uncover old family secrets or land disputes dating back over a century. Could Y Marshals finally reveal how the Dutton Empire connects across centuries of drama and survival? Or maybe Casey teams up with other fan-favorite characters on missions too big for one timeline. We're talking iconic alliances and explosive confrontations that cement Yellowstone as one of television's most ambitious sagas. If Y Marshals is the universe's bridge, this crossover event would reward longtime fans with epic callbacks and jaw-dropping revelations. It's hard to imagine a setup this good not leading to something massive, but who else could be joining Casey on this wild ride? Which Yellowstone legends are making a comeback? The speculation doesn't stop there. The teaser leaves just enough room for fans to wonder which beloved Yellowstone legends might make their return. Could Rip's deadly efficiency find a new home in the Marshals' operations? Will Beth cross into this new story armed with her cutting wit and firepower? And what about John Dutton? Could his indomitable presence, even in flashbacks, shape the greater story of Y Marshals? Imagine the emotional weight of Casey navigating situations where his father's legacy directly impacts his new role as a marshal. Maybe John's old lessons or even his mistakes ripple into Casey's life in ways we don't yet understand. And it doesn't stop there. We might see icons from 1883 and 1923 make an unexpected reappearance, connecting the Dutton past with current events in ways that blow the storyline wide open. Even the villains could reemerge. What if Casey encounters old Yellowstone enemies like Malcolm Beck or Garrett Randall in new shocking roles? The potential for returning legends to shake up Y Marshals is endless, but that's not the only thing injecting fresh energy into this franchise. Meet the new faces set to shake up the Dutton universe. The teaser also teases a roster of new faces entering the Yellowstone universe, and they're about to stir up the most trouble we've seen yet. A rookie marshal desperate to prove themselves? A battle-hardened veteran with no patience for Casey's methods? These contrasting personalities already sound like a recipe for tension, and we are here for it. Also, what if one of the new characters has a surprising connection to the Duttons? A secret past, perhaps? Or someone who knows more about their legacy than even Casey does? The ground is fertile for characters who aren't just passing through but are integral to the evolution of the franchise. And then there's always the wild card. What if one newcomer blurs the lines between friend and foe, leaving fans guessing about their true loyalties? The dynamics could shift on a dime, cranking up the drama and making Y Marshals a must-watch addition to the series. But the rich new characters are only part of what makes this spin-off such a fascinating development. When exactly does Y Marshals take place, and why it changes everything? The timeline of Y Marshals might hold the biggest clues to its impact. Judging from the hints, this series occurs during a critical turning point for the Yellowstone universe. Likely set post-Yellowstone's main events, it could act as a bridge between the present-day Dutton drama and their ancestors' storylines. What if events in Y Marshals reveal the early cracks in the foundation of the Dutton Empire, or hint at a hidden conflict that determines the ranch's fate? Historical callbacks might arise, from James Dutton's pioneering struggles in 1883 to Jacob Dutton's battles in 1923, tying the entire family saga into one cohesive narrative. This timeline could also mark a reckoning for the family's legacy. Does Casey's new role plant the seeds for their eventual downfall, or will it showcase the Dutton resilience in an entirely new light? Either way, Y Marshals looks to be more than a standalone series. It's a pivot point for Yellowstone lore, leaving us with one burning question: how does this change everything we thought we knew? Romance plotlines in Y Marshals. Romance and drama have always been cornerstones of the Yellowstone universe, and it seems Y Marshals won't shy away from keeping that fiery tradition alive. Casey Dutton, known for his deep love for Monica and the trials their relationship has faced, could find his dedication tested like never before. With his new high-stakes role in the Marshals, it's easy to imagine tensions brewing as their worlds collide. Could Monica's concerns for Casey's safety reignite friction between them, or will their bond grow stronger under the weight of his new responsibilities? Fans are already speculating about whether this spin-off will give us more of their heartfelt moments or create obstacles that could change everything. Beyond the Dutton family, there's the tantalizing prospect of new love interests sparking tension and intrigue among the Marshals or other key players. Imagine a rookie member of the team falling for someone they shouldn't, throwing personal dynamics into a chaotic mix. Or perhaps there's an enigmatic figure hidden in the shadows of Casey's missions, with a backstory so compelling that it shakes his loyalty to everything he knows. With the raw intensity Y Marshals promises, a romance subplot could not only add emotional stakes, but also serve as a ticking time bomb that influences every move the characters make. And of course, if we're adding romantic sparks, we have to think about the complications it brings. What if a romantic entanglement impacts the team's ability to carry out their high-pressure missions? Betrayal, unspoken feelings, and forbidden connections could all fuel the drama, reminding fans why they love the emotional roller coaster Yellowstone always delivers. Whether it's rekindled love, bitter heartbreak, or forbidden passion, the romance in Y Marshals could add layers that make this spin-off as memorable and addictive as its predecessors. Don't blink, because these love stories might pack as much punch as the action. From Casey's gripping new role to potential crossovers, new characters, and a timeline that might reshape the future of Yellowstone, Y Marshals is shaping up to be the show fans didn't know they needed. But what do you think? Will Casey dominate as a lead marshal, or is this the beginning of the end for the Dutton legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for all the latest Yellowstone updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.